Welcome to Between the Pages with Markayla, where we turn the pages of the author's lives. Tonight we have author Maya. How are you doing? How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. I'm good. Just pausing my writing for tonight to be here with
Oh,
y'all.
so we interrupting work.
No,
Like,
it's
so
a
we
welcome
interrupted.
distraction.
I know that's right. Because listen, we are author Maya is a urban romance, African American um romance and women's fiction author. How did you get into writing?
I started reading fan fictions on Wattpad.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, I could do this. I could do this. So I was writing little fan fictions of Chris Brown and August Alsina and Trey Songz. And then a publisher read one of my books on there and she was like, we could turn this and publish this, but you got to switch the names around. And so we did that with my first book at 16.
Oh wow. Okay, so listen, I was doing my homework and I was like, what I was doing homework and I was seeing where you had did fan fiction and everything. Tell us a little bit about fan fiction.
So it's basically fans of an artist get on the internet and write like fiction novels with the artist being the center main character with like random stuff. So when I was writing them, I would do like mindless behavior, Chris Brown, Trey Songz, and I would pretend to be their love interest. You know, you meet at the concert,
Yeah.
et cetera, et cetera. And so that's how I got into writing. It was like a hobby I would do in middle school, and it just blew up.
And where do this take place? What platform uses fan fiction?
You can get them on Wattpad. There's a couple other places. I'm not sure, but I just know Wattpad was real popular with fan fictions, and you get like millions and millions of reads and likes and stuff. People would comment. I was like, oh, I feel good. And this was back when I was 13, 14. So, it wasn't even that developed, but people were eating these things up.
Right. So you was just doing your own crushing and just the old romance, and I'm just gonna be Chris Brown's wifey all day long, huh?
The imagination of a middle schooler.
I,
Look.
I know, listen, I know that. I didn't know nothing about it. I didn't know nothing
It's
about it
real
until I started
popular,
doing the
real
homework.
popular. I can
That's
read. I used to read on there hours and hours, all day, every day. I'd be in school reading those things. It was a big thing for me back.
do they still do that today?
You can get on Wattpad and you can find all these books, everything. I still got some saved because they're just that good.
And they free?
Yes, yes. Just download it, create an account, and you can read for hours. I do think they got a monetization thing going now, so sometimes the author can put ads in there. Um, I know a lot of Wattpad stories were turned into Netflix films, so it's a big platform now.
No. Oh, okay. Let me
Like
get
the
on there and
Kissing
make a
Game
Tubi
on
movie.
Netflix, that was originally written on Wattpad. Like it's a big platform.
Which one? Which?
The Kissing Game on Netflix,
Yeah.
that was originally a book on Wattpad.
You learn something every day. Learn something
Mm-hmm.
new every day. That is so that started you writing, and that was at the age of,
I was 13, 14, 15. So I was in
and
middle
then you
school, high
became
school,
published at what age?
16 years old. I was a sophomore
16.
in high school when I signed my first contract.
Okay. Did you used to go around school and handing out your stuff?
Last year was the first year I put my name and face to my book. I was incognito. I didn't want nobody to know.
Right.
I was
So how you feel about that? Like, what you think? They should you be in front of your book or no?
absolutely now that I'm more confident in my pen and I'm growing, I want people to know that this face wrote those books.
That's mine. It's mine, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Before
that's
I
me.
was just shy. I was like, oh, I don't know. People gonna find these books and I'm have to tell them I wrote these. But now I'm like, yes, I wrote that and I'm proud of it.
So is that where that's where the magic happened, is just by on the fan page, fan fiction? Is that how it started? Inspired
Hmm.
you to start writing, or what inspired you to start writing?
Yeah, I was bored, and then I was like, I don't do nothing but go home and watch TV. I could put watching TV into something that I want to do creatively because I had a wild imagination. I was like, I could put this into a book and see more characters that look like me because most of the mainstream stuff is white people, and I want to be like the voice to bring more Black audiences to literature.
Right. You know, when I used to read and write all the time, but I came in writing poetry. I just was the poetry. And
Mm.
so where it just started going from, okay, I want this person to read and then this person read, and then people like start dying, right? And they was like, well, go get Markayla because she'll write. And I was like, oh man, I'm getting this is not going the way the way that I thought, you know. I thought maybe get in front of the mic and then do open mic night, but it started being, oh no, she gonna write you a poem for when you die. And I was like, oh, okay.
That's a huge honor for real.
Right, right. I was like, this is okay. So who is your biggest inspiration?
Mm, that's a good one. I think I get most of my inspiration from like my boyfriend. Like before I met
Okay.
him, listen, before I met him, I was like, this love stuff is for the birds. I don't know nothing about that. But then he was patient, he was caring, he did things I never knew was possible for me to feel. So I was like, dang, I need to put
Now
him
wait a
in all
minute.
my
Now wait, ho. Now look, you say he doing stuff impossible for you to feel, huh?
girl. Listen, I was
So he came bait.
I was like, you know what? You ain't gonna ask me to be your girlfriend. We just go together.
Say real bad. Real bad.
Real.
Real bad. That's so you just so he became your inspiration. You just started writing. How many books have you written to date?
I have
Not on
20.
Wattpad, on published.
Oh
Because
yeah,
if we
published
start
books.
Wattpad, we're gonna be in here. Because I know you
I have
probably got some on there, huh?
I have 23 books published
23
currently on Kindle.
books. 23 books.
Yes, ma'am.
That is awesome.
Thank
That's
you.
a lot of writing. That's a lot of imagination. That is awesome. That and only been in the game. Well, you've been in the game for a while since you were 16. So I don't know how many years that is. We ain't gonna be talking about no
7.
women. 7?
7 years.
7 years and 20. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's dope. That's dope.
Balancing college, 2 kids. Yeah, I was trying to make it work.
So we spoke about your boyfriend being inspiration. Is that how you come up with most of your subjects?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So you-
Uh,
What? Go ahead. Go ahead,
if
girl.
y'all know my books, y'all know it get a little crazy in them books. So, yeah,
Go
we just
ahead.
need good inspiration. We ain't got 2 kids for nothing.
You got me over here cutting up. My cheeks gonna be my cheeks gonna be red because I'm over here like, oh God, like we ain't got 2 kids for nothing now. Wait a minute.
Listen,
I feel that. So I mean, you say that is any of them based off of like real life stuff that goes on in between the books, in between the pages?
I get a lot of inspiration because I'm a people person. I watch people, I see different situations. People come to me, tell me their business. So I'm like, this is kind of interesting. Let me tweak this a little bit, put this in a book. I'm quick to
Mhm.
do that. Some interesting stuff happens, so I'm quick to switch a little stuff up and put it in a book.
That's awesome. That is, I like that. I like that. So, you know, I got some stories. So I might have to hit you up and be like, hey, girl, I ain't got the guts to write them, but you can go ahead. Make this
Absolutely.
happen for me.
Absolutely.
What is your favorite genre to write?
I think I'm a contemporary romance lover. Like I love the build up of the characters, the chemistry, and falling in love, and then the happily ever after. I just give my whole life when I'm writing those.
So if I see romance is your thing, like romance, I love love. Um,
Yes, I
I
love.
love everything about love. I'm mushy. And tell me why I married the most unmushy man ever. Well, I'm mushy, so we gotta weigh it out. Balance it out. What is so you like romance? So is it in a genre that you haven't written and you want to write in?
I haven't done a mystery thriller, but I'm kind of like mysteries and thrillers have been in my Kindle a lot lately, and I want to see if I could execute that too, because they have me locked in, man.
Listen, well, I have to hook you up with Arthur Jen Ella. Cause let me tell you, she got some good mystery. Yes, she got some good mystery suspense. She's actually watching on tonight. So
Ooh,
she got some good mystery suspense. You think she won't have you CSI
that's
Miami
what I
up in there?
want. Yes.
Yeah, she will. She will. Are you a reader? And
Absolutely.
when
I
you
love me
read,
some
what
D
genre?
Love. I love me some Kimberly Brown, Monica Walters. Listen, I'm a reader.
So you ain't too much into the like urban shoot 'em up bang bang.
Don't stress me out. I get too involved. And so I'll be on the edge of the seat ready to throw my phone, my Kindle, my laptop. So I gotta take the urbans in a little dibs and dabs. But I read almost everything. Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, so I want the romance and I be want shoot 'em up, bang bang. And then I'll be like, if it's too much, I'll be like, oh God, y'all stressing me out completely. That
Exactly.
baby mama drama, I'll be like, oh man, you about to tear my nerves up. But if they fall in love at the end, I'm like, yeah, I'm with this.
Yep.
I
Yep.
like I like for them to fall in love at the end. What is your favorite book out of your category? Catalog, I'm sorry.
Let's see. Okay, I got two.
Okay.
One of my favorites is oops, Summer Solace. It's about a girl who loses her husband and a guy whose mom dies, and so they connect at a grief counseling center, and like they
Hmm.
go through grief together, and it's just it's an emotional roller coaster. I wrote it because my mom passed away a few years ago, and so this was my way to release a lot of my own grief, and so I hold this book near and dear to my
See
heart.
your I have to check that out.
Yes. And then my other favorite is Sincerely Her Gangster.
Sincerely her gangster.
And let me tell you, this book right here, I love it. I read this book like 40 times, just kicking my feet and swinging because I was just so happy how it came and how it all came together.
I know we're going like in different. I watched that book grow. I watched that book get on the charts. And it was like, uh, uh, and then I was like, oh, okay, you know. But I'm the type of person I sometimes I follow the rest of the people, but then sometimes I want to go back and I want to get one that people ain't read a lot of
Mm-hmm.
or ain't hit the reviews like it needs to. Because I mean, the person is still the same. I mean, the writing itself grows, but
Mm-hmm.
the person, the writer, the author is still the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I went to go get Love Drought.
Yeah, you went deep in the cut with that one.
I did. I went to go get Love Drought, and I love it.
For real.
I did. I did. I'm gonna tell you what I mean. I just told you that I like the shoot 'em up, bang bang, and the other stuff, right? So, only thing you had to say in that synopsis was Kingpin, and then it was like, oh, okay, like just like Cecilia Gangster, gangster. Oh, okay. So that's all it had to say. That's all it had to say to me for me to be like, oh, let me go check this book out. But
Right, right.
I did, and I started on is it Sister?
Mm-hmm.
I went back.
Girl,
I
you
went back.
did. You went
Yes,
through.
yes, because I was like two sisters that don't like two different personalities and stay in two different towns, but then the same man. Oh, I went back. So like, yeah, y'all gotta go back too. I mean, got to go back to. And then it was another one that I was looking at that I found interesting was it was about it was brothers, okay?
Oh, the series?
Uh no, not yet. No, back in your old work.
Okay.
They was brothers and shoot, I started reading that one to go over to Sister. Then I left the sister and said, hold on, I'm going to Drought. I'm gonna go to Love Drought. But they like killers or something.
Oh, the twins.
Yeah, the twins. Yep,
Yes,
yep, 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 yep.
the twins. Yes, that one was crazy. That one was crazy.
I'm definitely gonna finish that one. I'm definitely gonna finish that one. So what you do when you have writer's block? Like how do you take care of that?
Usually I'll take a break, close the laptop. I'll either watch my favorite shows or read a book or listen to music because I get a lot of inspiration.
All right, sorry for the interruption, guys. So we're back. All right, say that one more time. Sorry.
Yeah, I usually close the laptop and then I'll watch my favorite shows, read a book, or listen to music. Music, R&B is really where I get that burst of like energy and motivation to go back and write because that good old R&B will get me every time.
Do you have a favorite author that you look up to?
B Love, Monica Walters, Kimberly Brown. Those are my girls. Those are my girls.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. B took me under her wing, and I am so very blessed for her. She
Be
helped me
love.
find my lane. She helped me find confidence in my pen. She's literally the best person I could have met during the pandemic because she like made me who I am today because she gave me the blueprint and I executed it, and now I'm just seeing it blossom into something I wasn't even prepared to experience.
I love Be Love as a publisher. She has her own lane. Yep. I love Be Love I think she has her own lane where it's not when you go to her, when you go to